I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't trust Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. The first reason is he failed the first test, and it was a big fail. First of all, I don't feel like this face off is real. There's no reason why him and Ryan Garcia should have any friction since they were friends. And as far as I know, they're still friends. But there's no reason for them to have friction except for Ryan Garcia saying the words that he said. But the energy I seen from Rolly, he was saying, man, him from Rolly, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, they were all mentioning Haney the most of the time. And you know, those guys should be more focused on each other, because Devin Haney already called out Rolly and Teofimo a long time ago. Matter of fact, if you don't believe me, why would Devin Haney end up in the ring first with Ryan Garcia and Lomachenko before he did Rolly and Teofimo? He been trying to fight Rolly and Teofimo Lopez. So for those guys to be mentioning his name right now, it's clout chasing, to be honest with you. And I don't really trust the energy as far as Rolly keeps mentioning Haney and everybody else. Bro, you fighting Ryan. He was talking about Ryan like he wasn't fighting him next. He was like, man, I think he said I would knock Ryan out or something. It was something like that. But he was talking like the fight's not happening. Like it's not coming up. And I'm like, what? Dude talking weird right now. Don't trust him against Ryan Garcia. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Sounds like a little too friendly leading up to the fight. And also, I don't feel like bro is a main attraction. I don't feel like he's worth being in the main event right now. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Him being in the main event over an undisputed fighter and a lineal 140 champion is disgusting. Even Teofimo, who I'm not really too fond of right now, him and Barbosa is more qualified than Rolly and Ryan Garcia. Like, what is this? This is not a fight that's based off of just talent and style matchups and everything. This is strictly tickets. And to be honest with you, Devin Haney is probably the nicest superstar I've ever seen. Him and Deontay Wilder and other guys, Benavidez. Those are the only guys I've seen lately who get on co-main events. And they are main event fighters. They are main event fighters. And they jumped on co-main events just for the betterment of boxing. But you got Ryan Garcia and Rolly like, yeah, man, these dudes ain't finna go try to knock each other's head off for real. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Rolly ain't on that type of level. So this is gonna be a warm-up fight for Ryan. Does Rolly have a chance to win? Absolutely. I know that. But I don't like the personality or the attitude going into this fight, because you're supposed to be dialed in. And if you was worried about Devin Haney, you could have fought him a long time ago. I don't want to hear about Rolly talking about a Devin Haney right now. Could have been fought him. They already said that Devin Haney was fighting all the Tank old opponents. So he fought Ryan instead of you? Come on. Let's be real. He could have fought you too. You didn't want to make it happen. And you filled in for Pitbull. You was a replacement. And Ryan tried to fight you last year before he fought Devin Haney. So it seems like the options have ran low for Rolly. Seems like the options have ran low, but maybe he could go out here and get a win though. He does have the power. I'm not gonna bank on it because, you know, first of all, we still have trouble with knowing what a knockdown is and scoring. So I can't go all in with that. But what I will say is, Rolly Romero is definitely falling apart right now when it comes to certain things. Like after the Esau Cruz fight, he really hasn't been the same in the ring. I don't know if people have paid attention to it, but he hasn't been the same. He honestly hasn't been the same. Dude is searching for answers right now. But him being a main event fighter and he's coming in off one of his worst performances, well, actually coming off some of his worst performances in his career, it's a bad look, man, to be honest with you. I would rather them have another candidate in here. I would trust somebody like Kenneth Sims more, even though Kenneth Sims and Rolly is in Golden Boy together. And Kenneth Sims hasn't been that active recently. Well, he has been. He fought recently, but, you know. But I would like to see somebody else, though. Giazov would have been good. I know. That's what I'm saying. Jizzov, he's over there with Eddie Hearn, so he could have made that happen.